Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Taurus, this is going to be a series all week where we're going to do some different mythology stories. And so, I did a pre shuffle for you guys, as I have for everyone so far. And you guys ended up with card number 31, which is Hebe. And so, the mythology surrounding Hebe is that she was the daughter of Hera and Zeus. And she is kind of like the goddess of youth. So, she was tasked with I guess sometimes she would help Hera get into her chariot, and she was an attendant to Aphrodite, and she was a cupbearer for the gods and would serve them ambrosia and food of the gods. And so kind of lots of lovely energy, like her tasks were associated with things that were quite beautiful and quite lovely. And she eventually goes on to marry Hercules after he is served ambrosia and his tasks are complete. So this card is actually associated with not just youthfulness, but also play and joy, and the concept that life is a chance for us to do many things. It's a chance for us to learn and to grow and to work, and also to enjoy life. But joy itself, the act of feeling joy, is it doesn't really have anything other than it's like an act of honoring the life that we've been gifted. So it's really important because all the work and all the toil and all of the labor and even the feelings of accomplishment are, that all is entwined to like action and motive and work and purpose. And joy is, it just has one simple purpose, which is to say, "Huh, what a great life this is, what a great gift this is." It's just this beautiful expression. And so this reminds our Taurus, who of course is kind of a sign of like dedication and moving forward and being consistent and being stoic and oftentimes working really hard and being really rooted to a goal or a task. It reminds them that just simply experiencing joy, that is every bit as important. Having time to play, staying in that youthful spirited energy. Life is, that's the meaning of life as well, not just what can I accomplish, what can I learn, how much pain do I have to suffer and go through before I figure it all out and get it all right, and then I finally get to enjoy life, or then I can think I accomplished life. One of the biggest accomplishments of life is to simply, like, acknowledge that it's a huge gift. So that's the way I would interpret that. All right, so let's dive in and let's see. I feel like because it's time for play for this Taurus, I feel like we should go ahead and go with a little bit more like enchanted decks or enchanted energy. You guys, thanks so much for being here tonight. I know it's a little bit late, and I don't know, I've been so tired all day today. I was just dragging and it never lifted. We got TikTok here. Maybe everybody needs something lighter and fluffier, so I'm sending out good vibes to everybody. The fact that this play, this energy of play, is associated with TikTok, it's like it is time. Somebody needs to take some time off. Somebody needs to kick back. Somebody needs to have a little bit more fun. You notice the universe is actually almost like gifting this time, but they're also saying, but it's attached to this little balloon. I feel like instead of paying attention all the time to the clock, maybe this is one of those situations where Taurus needs to reschedule something in order to give themselves playtime. Cancel cancel some intense, heavy, work related thing and actually give themselves that free time. And when I say work related, it's like, why do I have to do laundry on Sunday at 2 o'clock? Why don't I say, if I still have one clean outfit, I can deal with putting off my laundry, and instead I can go out on Sunday and I can spend time with a friend who's coming to town that I haven't seen in a while. Why do I have to always make Sunday my day for errands? Why don't I have some fun on that day? I mean, life is short. Let's make sure that we make this enjoyable too. So there's something here about there's going to be a nice opportunity. Actually, let's stay with that deck for a minute. There may be a nice opportunity for this Taurus to actually get to play new life. Okay. It might actually be time that they reschedule a lot of things in their life, that they reprioritize. You notice that we've got sleep could be important. It's funny how I said, I'm tired today. And we have this little fairy that's like, just kind of stretching and waking up maybe a little bit later in the morning or something. But it says, what do we put up on a pedestal? What's our most important thing? What do we prioritize? In this case, it can feel like we have a whole new life when we simply shuffle around what our priorities are. When we start to say, you know what? Yeah, I have been working really hard. I can't remember the last time I laughed. I can't remember the last time I just kicked back and did something that was purely for the enjoyment of it. Um, Even late last night, I took Aries outside. Well, he demanded I take him outside in the middle of a Scorpio video that I was recording, but it, it I love it anyway. My dog can interrupt anytime he wants. I don't care. He's the best choice I ever made. Well, all right, not the best, but he's right up there with my number 2 best choice I ever made. And walking outside was so lovely because although it was very, very cold, I look up and it was like such a clear sky and I could see the stars so well. And it was just that moment of pure joy. Sometimes letting things interrupt, letting things be what they're going to be, and enjoying those sweet moments that it brings us to. Um, I, Sometimes that's all there is. That's the whole purpose of a moment in life. And it feels like this Taurus might be rescheduling, reprioritizing what's important, and allowing themselves a lot more happiness, allowing themselves to just roll with things a little differently. I want to be cautious about what deck I choose next because I feel like I keep wanting to go with like pastels and softer. Let's go with this one. I always enjoy this one for the softness of the imagery. Tell me more about this Taurus. The Magician, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. I do think that if this Taurus allows themselves a little bit more downtime, hey, Dawnette, good to see you, honey. A little bit more downtime, a little bit more enjoyment, they're going to be able to manifest beautiful things coming toward them. In this case, there could be a King of Wands who is marching their way through Taurus's life. And if Taurus doesn't make a little bit of free time to enjoy this when this person comes traipsing through their life, this is like take a break from all the hard work and sit and enjoy the harvest. Also, it feels like the timing is going to work out just perfect. I keep feeling like somebody's going to be traveling through a friend, an old flame, somebody though who wants to see Taurus, and this is like Taurus, make time to see them. Like that's what this message looks like, is make time to see the people in our lives that either pop up unexpectedly, the person that we've never met who happens to only be in town for a day. We meet him at the grocery store and then they say, hey, would you want to go have dinner with me? I mean, I don't know anybody in town. This is like, why not? You know what? Sure, why not? It's not risky behavior. It's enjoying the moment, enjoying the people that cross our paths. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe this casual thing that I met somebody, whatever, on the toilet paper aisle at a grocery store, and then it turns out that's the person I wind up marrying. Life starts in funny places sometimes. But if our Taurus is too rigid, they're not going to be able to change the flow of their day to accommodate something that might be passing through their life that they're not going to want to miss out on. And this person passing through Taurus's life could be one of the things that they actually get to harvest, the hard work, the consistency, and then they're feeling like, you know what, I've earned the right to have a little bit more fun in my life, to not just make life be about, going from point A to point B. And if they're changing that perspective and they're softening their energy a little bit, that could be like the gift from the universe. The big payoff is, well done, Taurus. You have manifested something beautiful passing through your life that you don't want to miss out on. So, I got to go down this road. Tell me about that King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Does not have to mean that it's a Leo, Sandra, Aries, but certainly could be. We also have the Virgo, Gemini with the Magician. Got a Page of Swords. If this person is passing through, they did it for a reason. It's because they want to talk to Taurus. This would be somebody that is coming through Taurus's area because they planned on it. They've been watching for a while. They've wanted this to work out. This is somebody with a goal. This is somebody who has wanted to talk to Taurus or see Taurus for a long time. It could be an old flame, but it's they've got a motive. They've got an agenda. Tell me about their motive. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands. Look at that. This is a character who has changed something in their life. They have freed themselves. They have, hey, Carrie, good to see you, honey. They have changed something in their life. They have freed themselves from some really difficult time in their life. They freed themselves from whatever blockage there was. I don't think that this character has had a particularly easy run, but they're in a whole different energy now. This very much feels like somebody Taurus has already known, or somebody who they themselves have changed their life. They have made some of the similar, well, I don't know if it's similar changes in their life, but they're paralleling Taurus in the sense that they too are ready to do things differently. That's how I'll say it. Taurus is under that I'll say encouragement to allow themselves to not have their day pan out exactly as they thought, to not have their week pan out exactly as they expected it to allow themselves to say yes to fun opportunities that pop up seemingly out of nowhere. But it's all because it's like Taurus has to prep themselves for the fact that somebody is on their way into Taurus, and this might be one that they don't want to miss out on. This could, what impact might this have for Taurus's life? I was going to say this could have a big impact, and then I'm like, why don't we ask? Why, instead of me saying it, why don't we ask? What impact might meeting this person have on Taurus's life? Two of Wands, Ace of Wands in the reverse, Judgment upright. Could have a major impact. It could, all of a sudden, Taurus could find themselves faced with a choice. This King of Wands comes into their life. The King of Wands world is different. They have wanted to connect with the Taurus, and now that they are, this feels very, very much like a very old flame. Now that they are popping up in Taurus's world, Taurus is going to be faced with a choice. And the choice is possibly something that they never thought they would have wanted to even be faced with. With that Ace of Wands in the reverse, and then this very spiritual aspect of this Judgment card, Scorpio energy here, they may never have dreamed that they would ever consider this, or that they would ever be open to being in this place where they never dreamed that they would be in this moment. Why did they never think that this would happen? Why is it that Taurus would have never expected something like this? Because it was over, it was done. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands is in the reverse. It's like, no, it was just it was something that ended, and it maybe didn't end very well, but I did lay down the burdens of it. I mean, 2 10s, that's pretty much like curtain has fallen. And it could have been a bad ending, but it was a completion, a truly completed ending. It's not something that Taurus has pined for. It's not something that they've been holding on to. It's really nothing that they would have expected would pop up. And remember, the whole beginning of this is like for Taurus to be ready to play, to make time for the unexpected, to allow themselves to, just kind of go with the flow sometimes, to allow themselves to not have every moment of their day scheduled, and also possibly to not already think that they know how everything in life is going to go, because they certainly don't expect this. This is a very big surprise, I think. This king comes almost out of nowhere. Literally, it's like they pop out of a hat, a magician's hat. It comes out of nowhere, and yet, it's sometimes it's the best thing ever, right? When something is done, it's over. We haven't thought about it, and then it just pops up. We find ourselves off guard, but then we also find ourselves in an opportunity to say, I don't know, I never even thought about this. So I don't have a prepared speech or response. How do I feel about this? Now all of a sudden it's very authentic, and it's very much like, I'm so surprised to say that I'm excited to see this person. I'm happy to see them. This feels exciting. Yeah, I want to go out to dinner with them. Yeah, maybe I'm bumping into them unexpectedly. I don't think that it's unexpected for them, because they had that Page of Swords. They thought about this for a while. They're coming forward with intention toward the Taurus, but the Taurus did not expect this character to walk into their lives. This is an offer. It does not have to be romantic, but it is definitely somebody who wants to see the Taurus. What is it that they really want from the Taurus? Hold on, I better go back to that deck that's theirs. What is it that they really want from the Taurus? 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Can we start fresh and new? Talk about youthful. And maybe that is the case. Maybe this is somebody who knew Taurus a long time ago. Again, it feels, I keep saying like an old flame, but what if it weren't a flame? What if it was, like an old connection that they had with someone, an old friend, somebody that they had a lot of energy with, but that could be friendship. It doesn't have to have been romantic, but it's like this person wants to be back in Taurus's world. They want to work on things. They want to collaborate again, but they want it to be that same vibe, that innocent vibe before things fell apart in kind of an unpleasant way. They want a new start here. They want to work toward having a genuine new beginning. It's again, they want to reclaim some kind of wonderful vibe that existed a long time ago. And I'm wondering if that's exactly what the Taurus would want too. I mean, that's what we've prepped the Taurus for this whole time, is the play, even starting out with that mythology at the very beginning. It's all about joyful, sweet, youthful energy. She's a goddess of youth. And so it kind of seems like having that wonderful, playful energy, it might be just what Taurus needed too. Just what this person needs, just what Taurus needs. Let's just see. What's the final message here for our Taurus? We've got Knight of Pentacles. We got Queen of Cups. It might be a long time since they've eased into like really enjoying themselves and feeling really satisfied. But it kind of looks like this is going to become a daily occurrence in their life. They may slowly welcome this person back into their life. But it feels like even if they do it little bit by little bit, one piece at a time, maybe they just start talking to this person again, or this is a turning point for our Taurus. Their life is about to become more satisfying, have more sweet moments in it, more laughter. I wonder if there was a lot of good energy between Taurus and this person a long time ago. And I wonder if they're going to be able to recapture and reclaim parts of that. Whether or not this becomes some hot and heavy romance, or whether it just feels like, man, I am glad that this person's back in my life. Like there's a lot of satisfaction to be had. They used to make me laugh so much, and here they are again. And they kind of want to recapture that fun as well. They want to recapture the same thing that I'm slowly remembering, how we used to be together. This was nice. It's little by little. I don't think that this is like, oh wow, earth shaking. Now we're in a romance and it's just like it was before and everything's perfect. No, this is very much like a gradual, kind of like a flower blooming, where it's like, wow, this is making me happy. Little by little by little by little. Every time I talk to them, yeah, I'm glad I'm talking to them again. I'm glad that they're back in my life, even though I never even dreamed that I would think that, or that I never would have thought they were coming back in. First off, this Taurus had no idea about that. They were not pining for this person. They haven't been waiting for this person. It was over and done. This is very much an unexpected reunion, or unexpected person to show back up in Taurus's life. But it also has an unexpectedly lovely outcome. And there's no pressure on this. That's why I've kind of like skirted this whole time about, is it really like love and passion? It's joy and it's satisfaction, and it's a chance to build a lot of happiness back into two people's lives. But they are very definite, and they're very warm in regards to how they feel about Taurus. Their life has changed. They've changed, and yet what they want is to recapture the good stuff. I don't know. I kind of liked this one. It was a little bit different tempo, that's for sure. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, if you do enjoy the stories, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. It lets me know that you like the Taurus reads and want to see more of them. They're always different. I never know what we're going to get. We'll do a different one a little bit later on in the week for Taurus, because I'm going to shift decks and do a whole different kind of mythology, legend kind of storytelling later, but I'll see you guys again later this week for sure. Easter week, good to see you. Hi, Tamra. Nancy, thank you for popping in. Joanna, it's always a delight. Thank you again, sweetie. Take care. Bye, Carrie.